Well, with temperatures being warm this month, you may be wondering if we're in store for a hot summer. So as the Tri-Cities gears up for fun in the summer sun, the StormTrack 5 weather team has been analyzing the data as part of our summer season outlook. We begin with News 5 meteorologist David Boyd with a look at the forecast.
Before we examine the outlook for the summer, let's take a look at what is typical during meteorological summer that runs from the beginning of June until the end of August. And in the Tri-Cities, we typically see highs in the 80s in the entire summer and peaking at 87 for the warmest normal high at the middle of July. But of course, every year, or almost every year, we hit highs in the 90s. Typically, we have about 19 days with highs in the 90s in the Tri-Cities. But looking back at the record books, there have actually been 3 summers without any 90-degree days. But we've also had several with 40, 50, 60, even up to 62 days in the 90s throughout a summer. And typically, the first time we hit 90 degrees in the Tri-Cities is around the middle of June. Precipitation-wise, July is normally the wettest month of the year at about 5 inches of precipitation. Typically, for the entire year, we see about 44 inches of precipitation. So how about this summer, June through August? Well, the odds are not showing any clear signal. Eastern areas are leaning toward above normal precipitation, and much of the area in the equal chances of below, near, or above normal precipitation. So no clear signal, but it is looking wetter than normal to our east and drier than normal well to our northwest. As for the temperatures for this summer, odds are leaning a little bit more toward above normal temperatures, warmer than normal overall, taking into account all the highs and lows together through the summer. There's a 43% chance of above normal temperatures in the Tri-Cities this summer, 33% chance of near normal, and only a 24% chance of seeing below normal temperatures for this upcoming summer.
Thanks, David. You know, a look back to just last year tells us that our mountains can be hit hard by tropical weather. 2024 was an active year in the tropics. There were 18 named storms, 11 hurricanes, 5 of which made landfall in the United States, and one of those was Hurricane Helene. Several factors came together to make Helene a catastrophic storm for our region, including a tropical connection that brought what we call predecessor rains to the southern Appalachian region days before landfall. Helene was a powerful Category 4 storm and was moving very fast after making landfall in the Big Bend area of Florida, reaching our region within 8 hours, and it came in from a worst-case scenario direction. It's interesting to note that there have been 26 storm centers that have come within 60 nautical miles of the Tri-Cities in the past 150 years. 8 just in the past 20 years. Looking ahead to this season, this past year's La Nina conditions may be transitioning to neutral in the coming months. However, according to tropical experts at Colorado State University, there still remains some uncertainty as to what the phase will be this summer and fall. Sea surface temperatures across the Atlantic Basin are generally warmer than normal, but not as warm as they were last year at this time. According to CSU, a warmer than normal tropical Atlantic and a neutral or potential La Nina condition favor hurricane formation and intensification. CSU is predicting 17 named storms, 9 hurricanes, and 4 major hurricanes. Here's a breakdown on the chance of a landfalling hurricane within 50 miles of a given location this season. Florida stands the highest chance, with still pretty good chances in North Carolina, Louisiana, and Texas. As we are all well aware, across the southern Appalachians, no matter how active the tropical season is, it only takes one storm to make a huge impact.